They noticed her boots first. Scuffed leather, laced high and tight, worn from years in forests, not showrooms. Then the hat, a weather-beaten, wide-brimmed felt thing that had seen more seasons than any of them had birthdays. She stood at the edge of the field, leaning against a birch like it was part of her, her hunting rifle slung low across her back. "Who's the grandma with the .308? One of the young rangers muttered, snickering as he unboxed his brand-new carbon-barreled rifle. Laughter rippled through the group. It was the annual winter marksmanship qualifier, dozens of state-certified hunters, forest rangers, and private security marksmen all competing for a single top badge. Bragging rights came with it. Most of them had medals on their walls. She had none. Just calloused hands. And eyes like a tundra storm, silent, cold, ancient. She said nothing when they made room for her on the range. Just loaded a single round into her bolt-action rifle and knelt. No gloves. No spotter. No scope, just old iron sights. The range marshal gave her a curious glance. "You sure you're registered, ma'am?" She didn't respond. Just slid the bolt forward. Then came the first shot. The air cracked, not loudly, but deeply. Not angry, just final. Her bullet split the distant clay in half, dead center, at 800 yards. Silence. No cheers. No jokes. Just the wind whispering through the trees. "Who is she?" someone muttered. No one answered. They watched her shoot again. And again. Each time, her breath synced with the earth. Exhale. Squeeze. Silence. Impact. No wasted movement. No celebration. No second guesses. She hit targets no one else could even spot. Some thought it was luck, until she started correcting for wind by the way the treetops danced. A younger ranger named Ellis finally stepped forward. "Excuse me, ma'am, where'd you learn to shoot like that?" She turned her head slowly. "My father taught me," she said, voice low. "He used to hunt wolves before they taught men to." Ellis blinked. "Wolves?" She nodded. In the dark. With no second chances. Someone finally checked the registry. Her name, Edith Lane. Veteran tracker. Former wilderness survival instructor. Rumored to have worked with the forestry recon unit back when it was so off the books it didn't exist. Ellis leaned to a fellow ranger. "I think I read about her in a missing persons case. She found a hiker lost for 13 days. No food. Broken leg. Carried him out alone." "Thought that was a myth," the guy whispered. They all did. Until Edith adjusted her hat, turned, and whispered, "Let the forest decide the rest." Then she raised her rifle again. The final round was called, a moving target, nearly a mile out, released by drone across the tree line. Only one had hit it in the past 3 years, and even then, barely. Young Ellis went first. Missed wide. Then Ranger Hughes. Too low. Then Alvarez. Jammed. Edith didn't move. She waited. Watched. Her eyes narrowed as a hawk circled above. She tracked its path, then timed the target's release with the bird's shadow. She exhaled. A single shot. The target shattered in mid-flight. Mid-air. At speed. Not even the judge clapped. No one dared. Then someone saw it. Just beneath her sleeve, as she packed up her old leather bag, a faded badge inked into her skin, decades old. A wildflower wrapped in a rifle. Ellis approached her as she walked past. "Ma'am, why don't you ever talk about all this?" She looked at him, calm. Because stories fade. But the land remembers. And she disappeared into the trees. From that day on, whenever a rookie asked about the woman with the iron sights and steady hands, the old rangers would just say, "You weren't quiet enough to see her." Because real legends don't echo. They mark the wind and move on. Before we leave the range, tell us where in the world you're watching from. Globe showing Europe, Africa. If this story hit a nerve, show your respect by subscribing to the channel, dropping a like, and sharing your thoughts below. Dove. Let silence speak. Let strength echo.